Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Falcon Gaming. Alright, what is this loading up? This is World of Warships, done by the same company that does World of Tanks, and I used to play it quite actively. Big reason why I stopped, there was direction the game was taking, and didn't really enjoy it anymore. A lot of other games came along and I stopped subscribing. Anyway, if I sound like death, it's because I have the flu at the moment. Coming back from the trip, the cold fronts and stuff really took its toll on my body. Right. So what I like about, or how did this come about first? Let's talk about that. I got an email that said, listen, reactivate your account. We'll give you 5 million credits, free 24-hour premium account, and a few other things. So I thought to myself, okay, let's download it and reinstall. Now, one of the first things I really enjoyed about World of Warships was the weekly PvE challenge. What we're seeing at the moment is a weekly PvE challenge, Operation Aegis. And if I remember correctly, I see spot the friendly transport ships, save the shores, and capture the strategic area. So there's a bunch of Japanese Tech Tree ships for Takas, etc., and they've got your transport ships, and you've got to save it. You can use a tier 6 ship, and I've got quite a few tier 6s saved from the Japanese and American lines, and then I've got my Russian Budyoni here. Now, do really enjoy the Budyoni. I've got up to the tier 8, the tier 7 I didn't bother saving. So I kept the tier 6. This thing puts out shells at an incredibly good rate. Weak armor, don't get caught. They will punch holes through you like paper. But sets fire to anything. Literally, when I play it, I want to sing Adele's Set Fire to the Rain. Yeah, don't blame me. I am on sick and I don't have any medication yet. Might go to the doctor on Monday. So, anyway, right. So Operation Aegis, you first take care of the slot, then sort of in the C2 areas, maybe, yeah, C2, C3, there's going to be a whole bunch of cruisers, and I think one battleship that spawns. The spawns do differ sometimes. Here we've got 1 or 2 cruisers, a destroyer, and 2 battleships. I've added that there's been 3 destroyers and just cruisers. Then it becomes interesting. Right, so there you can see fire actually destroyed one of the enemy ships, burnt him down, and I set immediate fire onto the NPC battleship. Torpedoes incoming, I set another fire, so he's burning, like I said, set fire to the rain. Yes, having the flu is not fun. And I'm going to eat a torpedo here, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, repair, and I accidentally press my AA guns. Not AA used to be good here. I discovered a little bit later that they did change the format of this mission. Don't need AA so much anymore. Alright, so we're all shooting at this one. I want to see if I can run some torps into him, but not going to be needed. The Shores, and I think the Shores is an NPC character. He put some torpedoes into him. Right, now, as you can see, 4 cruisers appeared and a battleship. Swing the turrets around slowly and start putting shells downrange. And then the transport ships and the escort appears, and there's another 5 NPCs. I think they're the Furutaka classes. One of my favorite ships to actually use in this scenario happens to be the Pensacola, the old Pepsi Cola tier 6. When they did that change, you can shoot AP from the Pepsi Cola. The AP is quite strong, and the Furutakas, they've got a Citadel which is quite big, so you can score Citadel hits. Where I'm in half health because these guys are now focusing on me, so I decide to get out of there. Shooting AP at the moment, but it's not working out too well, so I'll shoot I'll change back to HE in a minute. Okay, wait for him to come around the corner. Okay, never mind. Dallas in the buy-in finishes him off. Dallas is also a fantastic ship to use for this. I do have one. Very similar to the Budoni. Doesn't have torpedoes, but can pump out rounds very, very quick. So. And 2 Citadel hits. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Have a nice day. And I switch back to HE. No use trying to use the AP from a cruiser on the battleship. You kind of want to set the fires. I'm already at 65,000 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. And like I said, because of this incredible fire rate and the fact that I've got a good captain, can set a lot of fires on the ship. See, what the NPC does as well is somebody set a fire to him and immediately he douses the fire. And I get 1 fire. So now, if the mechanics work like they work with us, he's got anything from 60 to 90 seconds before he can put out the fire. And now he's burning. And he's really, really burning. And the damage is just rolling on. And he's done. There's a cruiser there, but I'm pretty sure my compatriots will be able to take care of it on the left. The shores, the enemy, well, it's a friendly shores, but it's a bot. He's down. You need to grab the captain then of that ship. It's a bit of a potato head NPC, and somebody managed to grab it. Okay, good. So now to focus on these furry-takas, as we used to call them. Hilarious. So first one is down. Oh, well, that was a Kuma. No, apologies. Here's a Furitaka. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to judge the speed and where to aim when they're up like this. I swing around to try and get all my turrets in play. Last thing about the Budoni is it's only got 1 rear turret and 2 front turrets, so you can save a lot. Fire the last of my AP at him because I realized there's too much bouncing. The 4 ricochets. Come back to HE and just burn him down. Incapacitate. Ooh, somebody took a big shot at me. Ouch. Alright. Next NPC. There's a few more on the left side of this convoy that we're going to deal with, but I'm on the right side of the convoy. And set fire, 6 nice penetrations. Everybody is just piling onto these. Another fire and an incapacitation, like I said. It's a really, really nice mission, nice PvE challenge if you want to grind credits and you have a premium account. So 2 more NPCs to take care of. Look at it. Okay, I'll lead him a little bit, see what can happen. Oh, there we go, 3 hits. Come on, somebody else also shoot at him. I'm sure that you can do more damage than me. And there's my first fire, and he puts it out immediately. So now, if I get 1 more fire, it will burn for at least... And there we go. So that fire will now burn for, what, 60 seconds minimum. And, yeah, piling on the damage when it burns like that. And I set a second. So, 2 fires, and he's set out the fire the first time. So now he's burning properly. Nice damage rolling up in the corner. 107,000 damage in a scenario. I'll take it. Apologies, everybody. Sick as a dog. And I set another fire. Another. Apologies. Another sneeze coming. Okay, right. Now starts the last part of the scenario. These transports have to swing around and go to D10, and they will start turning in a minute. Our focus now is to try and kill 3 battleships. I think previously, if memory serves me right, you had to kill a bunch of aircraft carriers, and that's why I've got all the AA mods and stuff loaded up. And obviously the mission has changed, so now it is changing these battleships. Changed to the battleships, and now we have to down them for 5 stars. Destroy battleships Yushu, Sensei, and Kosotsu. So about 112,000 damage in the scenario. I'll take that. I'll take that. A few more fires on these battleships, and I'm sure. Okay, so I misjudged the speed there. Been detected, so I'm sure somebody's going to start putting rounds towards me in the next second or two. And I get my first fire, and he immediately puts it out. Okie dokes. Yes, we are trying to get the Fuso. Come on, give me the fire. Give me that fire that I so need. So it's a bit far, and the dispersion on the rounds are not. It's not great, and I'm shattering. So, okay. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. I miss every one of these shots. And I just can't seem to hit and get another fire because I can't seem to hit the superstructure. I'm quite far. I check my torpedoes. They're only 4k torpedoes, and I'm 9k from him. That's sort of a last-ditch thing with this ship. The torpedoes, if you're very close, you can throw some torpedoes. Alright, finally I get a fire. Don't know if it's going to put that out. Let's see if it burns. So it seems that the NPC is letting that fire burn. And I notice very close to me on my left the other 2 battleships, but the other Bajuni is taking care of the 1 battleship, and I'm going to be focusing down this Fuso because he needs to die before those transport ships reach the circle. And that's that little part marked with an anchor there. I'm spotting more NPCs spawning, and in the next minute or 2 everybody's going to be turning their attention to me. Not something I want. Ooh, 5 NPCs are now turning their attention to me, and I know I'm in trouble. So the other Badoni has taken care of that. The Congo is literally only this Fuso that we've got to take down. But now I've got 6 NPCs focusing on me. And strange enough, they never miss, and they always set a fire. Okay, so I get another fire on the back of this Fuso. 131,000 damage counting, 132. He's down, but now they're punching holes in me. I am trying to get out of there. I'm too close to them to just stop. There's a fire. I put out the fire. Can't let it burn. But now, yeah, like I said, there's 5 more of them all shooting at me, and I don't think I'm going to make this 6 now targeting me. I'm doing WASD hacks, but I don't make it. Alright. It is what it is. 132,000 damage. Let's pan around to the rest of my teammates, see how they're doing. I want to see what this War Sprite's doing here. I have the War Sprite. It's a good battleship. It's really mobile. It takes forever to load, and it's got that insane British heel. And I can see what he's doing. He is just going into the circle where the transports need to get to, and taking all the fire. And because he's still got 33,000 HP, he can take a bit of a beating. And the transport should be there pretty soon. He's got that insane British heal. Look at that, 28,000. But look at the grey area. The moment he heals up. If you want to see a ship with insane heal, look at the Nelson. Anyway, transport ship first will hit the anchor area into the zone, and we've done it. Operation Aegis completed, 5 stars. Thank you. 233,000 credits, 132,000 damage, and I'm second in performance. A lot of damage with high explosive, armor piercing not so well, and then 60,000 damage with fire. Not bad, not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll post some more World of Warships stuff as I play it on the weekend. Hope you enjoyed it and wish me luck. Need to go and see the doctor tomorrow and get this freaking flu sorted. Apologies about the 2 sneezes that happened during the recording. Nothing I can do about it. Until we meet again. Cheers, cheers.